another Me and the NFL part number 3. So, yeah, let's do this. So we're currently about to be in week 7 against the Chiefs, but it feels like it's about that time that we start to make a little bit of what you like to call a trade. We are going to trade for a actual pass rusher for Casey Hayward. Now, Casey Hayward is practically just an old piece of trash and I would like to get rid of. So, yeah. If I could get Jeff Okuda, that would be pretty nice. And also in general, I would like a better, well, if I also could get TJ Hawkinson, that would be nice as well, but of course we can't. But I would like a nice, solid left tackle in Taylor Deckard, who I might just actually just move Robert Slater there to right tackle. Okay, never mind. They are just in dump hell in terms of cap space. Man, can I just find a team that would have a, like, nice, young, but good corner, but it also has cap space? Chuck Clark is definitely a good one, but, like, he's not a corner. You need a corner. We won't even need a safety, really. I guess I really might as well just look for a pass rusher at this point. We need a pass rusher that anyone have. A pass rusher that anyone have. A pass rusher. You know what? Wait, do the Raiders have cap space? No? Yeah, they can. They do. Cleveland Farrell and Alex Leatherwood. I mean, this is really, to be honest, a worth it trade. Alright. First round pick next year, Alex Leatherwood and Cleveland Farrell for Casey Hayward. It is going to stink, though, that we do have to work with Trey Brown still as my player, but yeah, I'm not going to complain. Just hopefully we could try to develop Cleveland Farrell's talents. We also end up going and getting Alex Leatherwood to hopefully be our answer at the right guard position. But what I also want to do is actually look for an actual player who can actually play corner instead of Trey Brown. He's more suited as the number 4 corner option, I would say. So, I'm just throwing out there, a nice solid first round pick. A juicy, warm first round pick. Just pretty much practically for a young player who can play at the corner position. the issue. Like, who do I want to go for? I guess Rakion Sin? I guess Rakion Sin, right? Like, I mean, won't be too surprised to go end up accepting it, since they do need a freaking first round pick anyway. Because I have all their picks because of DK Metcalf. How about this? Julian Blackman and Rock Johnson. Let's go. Alright. For a first round pick. Like, they're literally two solid players for a first round pick. You gotta think we would take that, right? Now, I think this is what I'm going to do. Is just have like Jamal Adams like play like safety play here and there. While Van Der Esch, Graham, and Brooks are like those guys that are just there as well. So alright, so on to the Chiefs game, which we again made some renovations to the team to make this team better to go against the Chiefs. Hey, we got Tyreek Hill. It doesn't freaking matter because your boy has like a death in the secondary. That's all I need. Literally all I need. So we, of course, have the reward. I'm actually curious. No one has yet to win the reward on the entire team. So, hey, that's pretty. But yeah, prepared to beat the Chiefs. Booty. I mean, we don't really have a good team, and honestly, I won't be surprised if we do lose to the Chiefs. But hey, your boy, your boy. Ooh. Alright, we're in Seattle, going against Kansas City.
0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Got Chris Jones, but it doesn't matter because our Sega Whiteside is a literal god. Sega Whiteside, I'm sorry, I doubted you.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
2nd and 14. Escaping the press.
Oh, come on. No, Ingram.
Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he steps away, and he'll just get rid of it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Come on.
That's a nice start for them in
Okay.
this one.
Let the ball roll. Let the ball roll.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is Mark.
There you go. Big play by my boy, Michael Dixon.
That pump was near.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're
There you go.
saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time.
Boy.
Yes, because when teams are on a hot streak,
Who's got us a 13-year? That's probably one of the reasons why we have yet to like make any plays. Because we don't run the football. That's why.
35 to the 38-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 128 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be
Hey, the fact that he's not really getting the football that much and yet still getting over 1,000 yards, yeah, that's pretty good.
Back to throw here. And he'll work it across midfield inside.
There you go, your boy Tyler.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flush to his right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Yeah. Give me the frickin' penalty.
So they will
I don't care.
accept the penalty and move forward. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game
Boom.
here in the second quarter. And this offense
Boom.
hoping to change that right here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The fact that Swain is like our slot receiver is kind of upsetting.
They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's gonna
Like, there's
line up
nothing I could have
incomplete.
possibly
I
done
like
there.
that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd,
And he's got it. Caught it.
Dwayne Eskridge.
Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one. And you better be
the
ready
pass
to go
rush.
because you get to answer the big question of the
Well,
day.
there's a safety blitz. Let me see that Dwayne Eskridge is going to get open, and he does.
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Oh my God. We're not even getting any time in the pocket, you mate.
Great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of
Like, I needed to call
And they need to
timeout.
work
Like,
to
I
at
don't
least
think
get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Come on, 2 yards.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He caught it,
The
but that's it.
completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
All right, sky
Now
kick.
here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Sky kick time.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the
Oh my
half.
God,
Time to try to
safety
mount the
blitz.
drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
There you
This
go.
is
Noah
today's
Fant,
NFL.
big play.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Flushed out right.
Go out of bounds. Go out of bounds.
And he's
There you
out
go.
of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Oh,
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
bit of a reliever for my
They'll
quarterback.
try the
Right
left
there.
side. It's Glover.
Come on. Go out of bounds.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Frick.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh no.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So we've reached halftime.
That's what I kind of hate about this like new freaking no huddle system. It's like such a pain because like sometimes you can't even call like you can't even like call a timeout or anything. It's just frick. Like there, I would have gotten like I would have called timeout, got a field goal, and let's say get a touchdown drive. We would have gotten the lead. Nope. This game's like, you know what? No.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Dude, like my right tackle, you gotta protect your boy.
Like nobody open now, second down. So the
Just
incompletion,
go.
and now it's 2nd and 10 again from the 20.
I'm kind of getting a little tired, but just constantly just getting no protection. I understand we have a rookie tackle there.
Well, that's a good start to this
Come
drive
on,
the defensive side of the ball.
Middle Ingram.
Seeing completion on first down.
Let's
They're
go.
able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
There we
now.
go. Oh,
Pressure going at the quarterback in that
we are getting our
passing situation.
butts whooped today.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. 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 There you go.
Nice job here
Nice
on
play by Michael
special teams.
Dixon, but I wish there was a little bounce after that, you know? Almost we need to get the ball back.
So this offense will
Apparently
get
this
back
defense
out
is
there
all we need.
already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Boom. Touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge.
Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge with 2 touchdowns. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now.
I think
that
we're
they're
gonna
back on
just
the
try to
field.
look for Lockett.
2nd and 3.
Boom. Big play by Lockett.
Outside complete
And
to
there's
Lockett.
necessary
And
roughness.
he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
It just seems like this this guy
It's an
just looked.
emotional game, Charles. You can't
Ah.
do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Escaping the pressure right.
Boom.
And
Just
he'll
like.
take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think they're gonna expect the slant.
Back to throw. And Lockett with a grab over the middle.
That's why we went for the slant. Slants are pretty important.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
There you go. Big play by Glover. It's been a while since we've seen one of those runs from him.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right.
Decent round. Decent round. No huddle. Let's go.
Yeah, and I know the great
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
always
yeah,
think to
yeah.
themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
We're gonna give him a little breather while we're looking
They'll
for a
drop the
play.
throw.
Oh
Flush to his
shoot!
right.
Oh, wow! What a catch, Paris Campbell. In a while since we got him active. No, just let the clock run out. Just let the clock run out.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming
I just
decision
wanted
to
to
make on
let
the
the clock.
conversion down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come
Oh
up
my
on
God! They just went with a blitz. Tyrann Mathieu.
14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
You know what? Same play. Same play. If they just didn't blitz there, they would have
Looking to throw.
another blitz. But it doesn't matter because your boy Paris Campbell for a touchdown. Oh no man, that's too big. Campbell.
Touchdown on the
Oh
year.
no man, a sweetheart man.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the
Good.
board. We'll see
Take
if
your
that
time.
trend
No,
continues.
no.
They'll run on first down. It's Glover.
Let's
And
take our
he'll work
time.
this
Run the
forward
football.
for about 3. It's
We don't
2nd
need
down.
we don't need to just skip slinging it downfield. You don't need to keep doing that.
Run pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to
All right,
the
good
perimeter.
play.
Probably owes
Big
it
run.
back.
Big run by Glover.
On that one, huh?
48 yards rushing for him now.
I'm a fullback guy. Still fullback guy.
Defense, energizing
When I told you we're playing conservative, we're playing this conservative. Let's go. There we go. Get like a nice solid 2-yard game there. That's all we need. That's all we need here.
Know it's going to be a quick read, and really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Flushed out
Come on,
right.
run, and then just slide.
And he works his way
You don't
past
need
the
all these yards.
and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out
You
of
just gotta play
scramble for
conservative.
second down.
Come on. We gotta run up at least one more play until it's in the
Second
middle.
down. It's Glover.
Alright,
Nifty running,
maybe it's like a
but
yard
gets
or
into the
something.
45. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, it's alright, 3rd and 4. We need to get this first.
We march toward a conclusion. Back to throw. They face a
Oh,
critical
Tyrann
need a
Mathieu.
score here in the late going.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here you go, Noah Fant. Big play. Big play, let's go.
Out across midfield down to the 45. He'll look to throw.
Guard it again.
Going right
Guard it again. Call timeout. Oh, I see here. You're not gonna call a timeout. You're not gonna call a timeout, huh?
Now on 1st and 10.
Well, hold on. Hold the brakes. Hold the brakes a little bit.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Oh, the shine the wind.
And this turns
Hey,
into a
we
nice
take
game.
our all
Slow
time.
again.
Take our sweet time trying to get this in end.
We've seen this late in the fourth quarter.
Because these guys are just idiots not deciding to use their timeout.
Get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Okay, call timeout.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
It's not huge. We're already in a tie ball game.
After the
No matter
sack,
what.
2nd and 19.
Unless I'm
The road
immediately
gets
deciding to say, hey, let's go for a touchdown.
back to throw.
Oh my. Oh shoot. Paris and Noah. Catch the ball when it's in your hands.
Before this series started, read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Come on.
He's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah,
As they get it
so
with 16
3.
seconds remaining on the clock. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie this game here in the
Man. Come on, defense.
When you wanted to close your eyes.
Come on.
Because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy.
I mean, I can't really blame him there. It was really just our freaking pass rush that didn't shut. Like, literally, our pass rush didn't do anything. We didn't even turn the ball over once.
So for the Chiefs,
Kind of the defense fault right there. Like, we were not doing that terrible.
moves them to 6-1.
It was just the freaking... Alright. Just took an L. But, just gotta learn our ropes. We gotta learn our ropes. We get a bye. Still in the top division by a lot. Like, to be perfectly honest, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna lose anyway. So, we're fine. But now, what I like to do, though, is definitely look at any possible free agents for the right tackle position. Mainly just because, like, just our right tackle is just not good. It's just not good. I mean, unless I want to go with Morgan Ferguson, which I am obviously... I kind of want to go with Russell Ulach. Like, he's just not a terrible guy to go after. And, you know, he gets the chance to, like, know the playbook and stuff, since, you know, we have a bye week, and, yeah. I'm also going to go sign in Jamal Williams, since he's actually a decent power back. So we can constantly a little bit rely on the power back attack in Jamal Williams. But is there anything else, like, I want to potentially trade for? Because, like, we're in the mid-season mark, and this is about to be this is the last day we get the chance to trade for something. So, if I wanted to trade for something, it's probably trading Geno Smith. I just don't want Geno Smith. And plus, we could easily probably get something or exchange of him. Alright, Commanders, what you guys got to work with in terms of the trade? Oh, this is shine a whiskey. Eric Flowers in a first next year for Geno Smith. So now we have, like, Julian Blackmon in a slot, which honestly I don't really mind. And because, like, it's been, like, just because we have a very good safety core anyway, so, like, yeah, I'm not even complaining. Russell Ulach, he's going to be a nice left tackle, right tackle, because we, for the love of God, need it. Like, I mean, I'm not saying after this year we're going to need him, but I just think maybe, like, swap him in, swap him out, just see what happens, and heck, maybe even maybe stamina and having that there might be the best strategy. Since Floor is just he's giving up too many sacks, man. Like, I'm sorry, like, you've been playing, like, maybe I didn't explain to you, like, what's been happening. Like, look at the Cardinals. You look at Chandler Jones. He only got 1 sack. 0 sacks against Nick Bosa. And then 2 sacks like Shaquem Barrett. Like, that's not very good. And then, like, Carl Lawson. And then he had a very good struggling game against the Gordon. Like, Chandler Jones, Nick Bosa, he had struggling games with those. Like, that's just such a concern for him. He had a good game against Eagles and Falcons. It's just like, he has no good game kind of outside of that, which that's a minor concern. If this rookie has only had 2 out of, 8 good games, so it's not looking too good. So that's why I had to get Russell Ulach. It's fine. I'm sorry. I just couldn't stand it there. I am also going to upgrade his stamina because I just think it makes more sense. And slightly increase speed, so maybe he might actually run a little bit faster, and, like, it's going to be way more better in this system. I also kind of want to change their playbook to the Packers. I mean, I understand it doesn't really have any, like, tight end, but, like, it is still a nice playbook to have. And also, we still have the, goal line play. So I think we're still fine. And plus, we don't need 3 tight ends on the field constantly. You don't need that. How did Clelin Ferrell do, actually, in last week's game? So, he still has 0 sacks. Like, that's like upsetting. I wish that he actually could have played good a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? He might change it around. He just needed a chance to know how to use the playbook. But learn the playbook. And anyways, we're on the road against the Chargers, so that's going to be nice. Need to cut 2 players. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. Ford, I might just want to move to the practice squad for the rest of the year. Because I just want to, like, stay all in with, No, I might even just... Yeah, I'll just move him to practice squad instead. So, there you go. He went to practice squad. Our 4th string running back will also go to the practice squad as well. But, I would like a better receiver. Like, we needed just a better... Kind of practically a slot receiver, and I think we're fine. The issue is that we just don't have one in our disposal. We just don't. I also love the fact that we literally lost to a team that has Mecole Hardman as the number 1 receiver. You know what? I'm going to make a play for... Yeah, I'm going to make a play for Marty Rogers. Oh, they don't know. Alright, now I'm going to make a play for N'Keal Harry. I mean, like, you're not even having no starting, so, like, might as well just trade him. 4th round pick this year. N'Keal Harry. Here you go. I mean, it's really worth the trade there, because, like, we needed him pretty badly for the slot receiver position. And heck, if it doesn't pan out, we only traded a 4th round pick just to get him. If he doesn't pan... Well, if he does, we kind of just got a steal. So, yeah, and plus, maybe the Patriots wasn't the best system for him. Like, I mean, we have known in the past of how many bad receivers that went out of New England, so... Hey, don't blame it all on him, because he was on a New England team, so... But I am definitely hoping that he can play just to be the slot receiver in Seattle. It's not a very hard, like, task. I mean, yeah, sure, you might have to fight with Dwayne Eskridge for that spot, but... Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see him maybe panning out here. And also now, since we have actual better protection this time around, maybe we might have a nice solid road game against the LA Chargers. But before that, we are going to definitely make some contracts. So, yeah. Rock Johnson, Eric Flowers, and Bonte Poole are all asking offers. Again, I don't need Poole on my roster. Yeah, I guess, like, maybe a 3-year deal is kind of this what I want to give them right now. Eric Flowers, probably just a 1-year deal. I'll give him a lot of money, though, like, but it's just a 1-year deal. That's all I want to have at this point. Bonte Poole, I mean, unless this man accepts a 1-year deal, and I guess like a $4 million signing bonus, like, hey, again, I was about to say, I don't think he's gonna accept that. So Clelin Ferrell is definitely a guy I would like to get on a 1-year deal as well. $6.25 million contract, and he does not accept. He wants more money, or probably just be on the contract for a little bit longer. Say it's for Keneal Harry. I don't care. I don't care if I'm overpaying it. I just wanted to have it on a 1-year deal. $6.95 million. Like, you're not getting that much money out of a year. Contracts. So you better freaking accept it. Because that's like your only chance. We do have a lot of contracts to go and sign, but that is going to be a bit of a concern. And also we're on the road for 3 weeks, so that's nice. Alright, game record. Oh, it's the by Joey Bosa. Honestly, I'm pretty glad we got Russell Ulach now, because I just noticed that we had to go get Joey Bosa, so... Yeah, getting the Russell Ulach was probably the best decision there. And I would like to have Cody Parkinson up his blocking ability. Because I would like him to make some nice blocks for your boy to make sure he gets a chance to throw a ball. And with the new Packer system, Jamal Williams is definitely going to just fit right in. We are going to do... Look at his contract. We might sub in, and yeah. I mean, like, this is like the most I'm going to give you. If you're not accepting this, I'm not accepting. Yeah, alright, there you go. You don't want to be in here anymore? Okay, good. I don't care. 2-year deal contract. I'll give you, like, I don't know, like, $5.15 million a year. Carmick Wills, yeah, sure. I'll sign him and I'll back your contract. Might as well just have death to the team. Cleveland Farrell, I'll give you a little bit more money. Bray 1-year deal pack, okay. So hold your horses, all right. Hold your horses. Holy cow, is this guy asking this much money just to be a 3rd-string tight end? Hell. What in the hell? Russell Ulach, I mean, I'm literally cutting him when I get the chance. Marcus Blair's that's going to get cut. Like, we're kind of running down of how many people I'm going to end up signing, so thank the Lord for that. And we're on the road. After a recent L to the Chiefs, we have to go against the Chargers. Ain't that just great? I heard about this coin thing. Looks to be accurate so far. Okay. A 10-7 might be a good finish. I'm not what they make me. Oh, it seems like no one's gonna be knocking anymore. That's a big yikes. This is a rising one over here where Alex Leatherwood didn't have a false start penalty. Alright. I think I know what exactly I'm gonna do. Is just do a goal line handoff dive. Hey, just try to get at least some of my players who are never gonna get the chance to even get the ball. At least do something. And Eric Flowers.
Forward for about 4, 2nd and 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Following the pickup,
trade you
2nd and 6.
for what?
Now, Williams.
Traded a backup quarterback for just you to not even play one snap. Well, the 1st-round pick is good.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building run.
Great. Now I got my probably 5th-round pick left guard back in the game.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially.
Do you guys not know how to stop this type of play? Like, are you guys idiots? What about power? Oh, buttholes!
And this will be
But
the
they
Seahawks
stop.
first
They
down
can't
to
stop
tackle
the goal
the
line
just
plays.
shy
They
of the
just
40.
can't.
You were telling me
You know
this
what?
yesterday.
Fullback
This is
dive.
exactly
I'm not
what they want
scared.
to do on
Let's
the
go.
opening drive.
Give the ball
Establish
to
the
DD
ground.
Dallas.
Yeah, remember our conversation.
So you guys are freaking idiots and don't know how to stop the run.
run. It's a big
You know what?
game.
Spread the
It's not
football
just
every game.
some
You know what?
size. He's talking
Screw,
about playing some
screw
big boy
passing the football when you got a defense that doesn't even know how to stop the run.
And he'll be brought down just shy of
Here you go.
midfield at the
Another first down.
49-yard line.
Hey, look at the ball all game if you guys don't know how to stop the...
show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now we'll run with Dallas. And
Here we go, my boy DD Dallas.
The 35 at the 36.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks
Now
like
we have
it's kinda
DD
like
Dallas
clockwork
in.
right now for them.
A'Shawn Robinson there on
You
the
know,
stop.
let's just do something absolutely
Good solid gain
wild.
there on
Let's just
first
run the
down, but
football.
defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything.
They're like, oh, it's gotta be a pass. Psych! It's a stretch.
Down now. It's Glover.
We're never gonna...
Seahawk football.
See, we gotta just melt the clock.
Number 2.
We don't even know how to stop the run. Touchdown. DD Dallas.
Seattle touchdown. DJ Dallas. His first.
Yay! Another good chance of running the football into the end zone. Because you guys are absolutely idiots.
Interception on first down. Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll run with Dallas.
There we go, touchdown.
Will score.
Their touchdown, DD Dallas, because you guys are idiots.
DJ Dallas.
You guys are
2
idiots.
touchdowns on this. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
All we gotta do is run the
A lot of guys
football.
playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On the ground, it's Dallas. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point, because the contact is going to be
Look for like a
strong.
jet sweep.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark.
Yeah, let's run a different scheme just to run the football.
Runs on this drive so
I'm gonna just
far.
make sure that they never hear the end of it. We're gonna only run the
Just to
football.
fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores.
Don't hit my boy Swain like that.
No doubt about
Boy
it.
Swain.
You're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Yeah, he'll work free.
Doesn't matter. Hey, who cares? Who cares? Got enough for a field goal.
Signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, honestly, I would be upset as well. If we're literally letting a offense score 17 points, they're only running the football.
And they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now they're gonna expect a pass. Watch this. Watch this. They're gonna be idiots. They're gonna be absolute idiots. Because they know for a fact that I'm gonna be sight. I'm not passing the ball. Who said I'm passing the ball? Who said that? Now we're gonna absolute sight the hell out of them. We're gonna run a goal line play, but we're gonna pass it. Oh, come on! You gotta ruin my plan. Come on.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards remain for second down. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. So we've come upon an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Spoilers. They're running the football every play.
With the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start at 25. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the
Yeah, we're going to run like different type of plays real quick.
These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
No, let's run the same play. I don't think they're going to quite know that I'm running the exact same play.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here.
Because they did it.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Oh my god. These guys are idiots. They don't know how to run. Like, they don't know what not running the football means.
And that is something we are
I mean, running the football.
That wasn't the biggest of gains.
Oh no, Russell Willock got injured.
And it continues to test the defense.
It's actually not that good,
on
though.
every play about who
Alright, Ford, you gotta make some blocks.
Man has been busy this afternoon against Williams.
There you go, Jamal Williams for his 16th carry. Whew.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this
There
drive.
you go.
The
10 yards there for your boy Jamal Williams.
Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
Looks to me like
We'll try a jet sweep. They don't know. You know what? Let's run it a different way this time, though. We're gonna run it in a different way.
That's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And a good display of footwork.
All right, there you go. Big play by Swain.
5 to the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams.
There you go. That's a touchdown. Jamal Williams finally gets his first touchdown.
Jamal Williams, his first. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute.
Yeah, let's go for the fullback dive here.
Here's Dallas.
There you go, D.D. Dallas. Big play, 10 yards, and that's first down. Dude, this team does not know how to stop the run. And it's pretty humiliating.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about
The fact that they cannot know how to stop the run is ridiculous.
After this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
D.D. Dallas, here you go. Get another carry.
And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now.
1 yard.
You say that with
2nd and 9.
I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people
It's about to
down,
be short,
4 quarters worth
but
of pounding,
hey,
and now late in the game,
Jamal Williams has a fun game. That's all I have
and a lot of guys are wondering
quite
where they want to come
see.
up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. And they'll go
There you go.
to try to pick it up.
Look at Swain. Look at my boy Swain. And that's first down. Let's go.
35-yard line.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes.
We're gonna run a totally entire different system just to run the football.
He's at a full run by the time
Like,
he gets the football.
these guys gotta know by now that we're literally have only been running the football. And they have eventually have to, like, actually know we're running the football. Like, come on, this is ridiculous. Come on, Glover. Glover, come on. You need to push forward. Push. Alright, Jamal Williams. Needs some pushing up the middle. Let's go. There you go. Good play by D.D. Dallas. Andrew. Asante Samuel. Samuel. He's so injured.
On 1st down, Williams. Oh, look at the juke.
There you go. Touchdown. And biggest run for Jamal Williams today. This team has to be the most humiliating team in the entire NFL. Like, the fact that we ran the ball probably about, like, 40 times and still won and put up over 30 points, like, you gotta be absolutely humiliated. You can't just be like, oh, we can just shut that off. Like, no, you can't. Stop. Playing like middle school football, we're only running the football. You know, let's run this play, but this time let's gonna go to the right side. And that's short. No, not D.D. Dallas. Hey, let's go for it. Let's go. Hey, these guys don't even know how to stop the run, so I'm not even scared. Come on, Cody Parkinson. Let's go. There you go. 4 yards for Cody Parkinson right there. Because you guys don't know how to stop the run. Like, seriously. And our defense has just been playing incredible.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Look, new play, touchdown, Glover. Hey, look, it's someone actually familiar that actually gets a touchdown. Oh my god, this team is garbage. Oh, let's run a jet sweep. It's been a while since we were on one of those. Sure. Let's do this one. I'm getting the ball to Neil Harry. I knew he was getting the football now. Oh, Neil Harry. What are you doing?
West Virginia man, Kaiser White. On the jet sweep, here's Harry. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Here you go,
He's going to
Williams.
have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Hands it off out of the gun. Room to run.
There you go, my boy Glover.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So the victory here for
This team.
and they were buoyed, Charles.
What are you doing?
Have to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Seahawks, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Bye.